And we are back with our first conversation for this morning. We have in Zoom, unfortunately, not in studio, but in Zoom, we have His Excellency Rodolfo Solano Quirós, who is the Minister of Foreign Affairs and Worship of the Republic of Costa Rica. Good morning.
Good morning, Marlene. Good morning, April. It's my great pleasure to be here with you and through you with all the good friends from Belize. I'm so glad to have this opportunity to share some ideas with you.
Well, thank you so much for taking the time to speak to us a little bit about the new and upcoming relations that you are planning with Belize. How has your stay been so far? I know it's a short 2-day stay, but how has it been so far?
Well, you know, Costa Ricans and the people of Belize have a very close and interesting relation. We share a lot of common values, democracy, human rights, respect for environment. But the most important, both people look for a better future. And we are agreed that in the context of the pandemic and the process of the recovery of our economies, cooperation and solidarity are key issues. So my visit to Belize, that is not the first, is the fifth visit I have the opportunity to come to Belize. And let me tell you honestly, next time I will try to come here, but one-way ticket, because when I'm here, I honestly, I feel at home. Belize and Costa Rica have two common colors, the green and the blue, the oceans, the forests. So the discussions we had yesterday and we are going to continue today are in the same line, how to strengthen our bilateral relations, looking for the best of our people, looking to the future.
Okay, so yesterday you sat with Minister of Foreign Affairs Eamon Courtney to discuss some of the upcoming diplomatic relations that we're going to have with Costa Rica and Belize. Can you explain a little bit more about how that conversation went and what we as the public can kind of know a little bit about what we're expecting to see in the near future?
Sure. First, let me tell you that there is also a special connection between my President Carlos Alvarado and your Prime Minister Briceño. Both leaders share the same views and they develop a very close relation. We call in a funny way the WhatsApp diplomacy because they connect each other quite often. But also I have the opportunity to develop a very close and friendly relation with your Minister of Foreign Affairs. And yesterday, during our bilateral meeting, we agreed to upgrade our bilateral relations to a new stage. We call that the new upgrade of the relations into a strategic alliance in comprehensive cooperation with three main pillars. Political dialogue, not only in the bilateral arena, but also in the multilateral arena. Cooperation, not only bilateral, but also looking for new and fresh mechanisms, looking for triangular cooperation, and also, and most important, trade and investment. We are looking to work together to create new jobs, mostly thinking in the new generations. New generations need a concrete plan of action from the leaders of our region to provide a new horizon. In that regard, we are counting with the support, with the technical support, with the high quality technical support from ECLAC. And Costa Rica is having right now the presidency of ECLAC, and Belize is having the presidency of CARICOM. The opportunity is unique to share the views and our synergies between Caribbean and Central America, and together offer a new fresh view to the rest of the world.
Yeah. Okay, you said trade agreements and so forth. Can you expand a little bit about that? Because I know that, for example, we do have a good diplomatic relationship with Costa Rica in the sense that we do send some of our people to school there on scholarship. We do send some of our people there on work visas. I know that we just recently got a new consulate in Belmopan. But can you expand a little bit about that trading agreement?
Sure. Now we have a discussion. Let's talk direct to the young people of Belize, because also we have the opportunity to talk with the young people of Costa Rica. What type of graduated students we are looking for? A student graduated with a diploma looking for a job, or a student graduated with a diploma creating jobs? We need to create jobs, and we need to create a new mindset regarding with startups, mostly in technology, science, innovation, but also related with green economy and with blue economy. And we can share, Belize and Costa Rica, that conservation is not enemy of create jobs and economic growth. We can share to the world that having a strong foreign policy regarding with conservation and protection of the environment is the best invest for a growth economy in the future. And I think we are having an opportunity with new markets, not only in United States, but also Canada, Mexico, European Union, under this new platform that we call nearshoring, where international companies are looking for high qualified human talent. And we need to continue working in technical, vocational, dual training programs for our young people, but also with universities, with scholarships to share our best experiences. Pandemic show us that the crisis is an opportunity. And also when we have an opportunity, action is needed. And we are ready to take concrete actions. That's the reason of my visit here, to work together with the government of Belize and the people of Belize.
Yeah. And I wanna tap right into that there. You have a meeting, I believe today, with the University of Belize, exploring a relationship there. Is this perhaps one of the areas that you would like to see a shared relationship, looking at the instructional aspects of using technology?
Right. Academic diplomacy, cultural diplomacy are fundamental to strengthen bonds. In the case of Costa Rica, we have several research and academic institutions related with smart agriculture, also with oceans. And you have here this amazing center that you call 5C,
Yes,
related with climate change. We need to concentrate efforts. And also, we need to change the model. We are looking for solutions. If we are doing the same actions, we are going to receive the same results. And we need to change our mindset in the box. For do that, we need to have on board technical and academic institutions, research institutions like ECLAC, that is doing a great job helping governments to make public policies, because public policies going more than the specific government term is beyond for the future. But with the universities here in Belize, the universities in Costa Rica, we can create a regional observatory and share our best experiences and create a very aggressive, and I use this expression aggressive in the most smart way, aggressive opportunities of program for scholarships. Today, we don't have borders, we only have opportunities.
Really, really like that. I appreciate that you talk about research facilities, because that is something that we have lacking here in our tertiary level institutions. What do you think about that exchange program that I hope would occur between the universities in Belize and the universities in Costa Rica?
Well, already we have a very well-known international university called Earth, focusing in agriculture. We have a cooperation program with Belize, and we are looking for increase that. At the same time, we need to try a triangular cooperation initiative where a third party, a third country, can support the financing of a very permanent program in a smart agriculture. Also, how can we handle in a more smart way all our resources in the oceans? And let me point that Costa Rica and Belize are leading in initiative called HAC, that is the High Coalition. It's an ambition for the 2030 that both countries can protect 30% in the mainland and 30% in the oceans. Already Costa Rica and Belize almost achieved this goal. But it's not only about achieve, it's how can we show to the rest of the world that is possible.
Yeah.
For do that possible, for do that sustainable, we need to create good, high human talent. And universities play an important role. So strengthening the relations between the universities, not only between Costa Rica and Belize, but also in the region, in Europe, in America, is opportunity to understand that data is the key issue to solve our problems.
Fantastic.
Yeah, I like that you talk about agriculture and you talk about ocean management, because at the University of Belize, I know that they have a well-established natural resource management bachelor's degree, and they have recently created the agricultural bachelor's degree. Are we going to be seeing any of Costa Rican students come to Belize? Are we going to have any Belizean students go to the university in Costa Rica to create that exchange in research anytime soon?
This is our hope, this is our dream, and we need to work to do that real. Because once again, the exchange of students through scholarships not only provide you an academic background, but also open the eyes of our future generations. And when we try to open the eyes of our future generations, we are doing diplomacy. Yeah. Diplomacy of the 21st century is diplomacy of science, technology, but also is technology of the smartphones. It's a 4.0 industrial revolution. So countries like Costa Rica and Belize that are in the area that is more vulnerable for climate change have an opportunity to not only learn, and I repeat again, share, but more important is to understand each other. And the best way to understand each other is the classroom.
Fantastic. Let me touch on another topic here. You started off by saying that Belize and Costa Rica is so much in common, primarily that we both are rich with greens and blues. Now, one of the unique synergies is being able to execute the balancing act between maintaining our conservation areas that we have and that passion that we've both executed, and also in developing tourism and other developments. Looking at the area of foreign investment, that's also a part of the ongoing discussions that you're having during this visit. Talk to us about how you're able to build synergies there and plan for the future.
Well, in the case of Costa Rica, we already have an FTA with CARICOM. So negotiating a FTA, I can say maybe is quite easy, but the implementation and the administration is crucial, and we need to move forward for that. One of the discussions I had yesterday is how ECLAC can help us to make a study, a research, to construct a roadmap that gave us a specific clues how we can make more effective that FTA. Because we are talking here to create jobs. Our region, Latin American region, have a common risk, is the high level of inequality. And inequality, we can face it creating jobs, but good jobs with good social labor conditions and with good salaries. For do that, we need to invest in education, we need to invest in training, in dual training. If we can work together in a really long-term plan, because we need to think that this is a long-term plan, not a short-term plan. We can take actions in the short time, but we need to think in middle term and long term. If we can invest in our human talent, in our people, in the case of Costa Rica and Belize, we are already rich with our green and with our blue. But our most important resource is our human talent, our people, and we need to continue working to invest in education, in health, in housing, and most important, in opportunities. And opportunities start with a very good job. For a very good job, we need investment. For investment, we need human talent.
I know your visit is only 2 days, but are we going to be seeing any other Costa Rica and Belize events anytime soon?
Yes, we are so excited to come back in March to participate. My president already confirmed his participation in the summit, SICA CARICOM,
Yes.
that's going to take place here in Belize. I think this is going to be a very important event where Belize is going to be the capital, the center of the political dialogue of all the Caribbean and Central American region. We have the opportunity to have the head of state, the Minister of Foreign Affairs, to discuss, but most important, to move forward to action. Talking is important, action is crucial.
That's right. That's right. And I understand that you're also discussing collaboration for tourism. I find it interesting because very often Costa Rica is seen as a competitor when it comes to the tourism product.
Well, I don't see like there's a competition. I think we have a lot of opportunities of complement each other in the region. We and Belize, we are working in that trademark, and people can enjoy in both countries. You have here rings, you have here a lot of archaeological sites. We have also opportunities for not only the sustainable tourism, we can also work in health tourism. We can also work, now people are working from abroad using internet that we call, teletrabajo. So I don't see that we don't need to compete. We need to complement each other because both Belize and Costa Rica show to the world that these initiatives can be success, and for do that we need also to work in air connectivity. That is very important in the Caribbean. I had a very good conversation yesterday with my good friend Mr. Andre Perez from Blue Economy. That this is a concept that called my attention very deep, and also he's in charge of civil aviation. So connectivity is not only for tourism. One job in the air industry create 3 indirect jobs. So it's a very great opportunity to increase our airlines activities in the region, because we need circle tourism, because people are looking for different options, and Belize and Costa Rica offer a unique and delicious menu in tourism.
Oh, that is beautifully said. Well, we know you have to leave us, but I do want to just hear a bit about the things that you are enjoying in Belize. A 2-day visit is a little bit of time, but you said you've been here, this is your 5th visit. Just for people who've never been to Costa Rica, don't know as much about the culture, what would you say are some of the things that you see or experience or eat here that reminds you of back home?
Well, I have to say that, and this is a secret between you and me.
Okay.
I love San Pedro. And I don't want to say the name of the place because maybe for commercial purposes, but the best fish, the best beans I had is in San Pedro. So being there with the delicious beer of Belize is a unique experience that I'm looking forward once I finish my duty as Minister of Foreign Affairs. Once I finish my duty, I am booking my ticket to come back here.
Give us a call. I'll take you to a better place than San Pedro, I promise. There's a lot more to see.
I know. I need to take out my tie and put my shorts to come back here.
And learn the punta. That's critical.
Need to go
Totally,
down south.
totally. But after that, I can talk more freely with you.
Okay. But, you know, it has been wonderful to hear from you directly and to understand a bit of what you've been doing and what the plans are. One of the key portions that I hear from you is that we've always talked for many years about how Belize can be that bridge between Central America and the Caribbean. And from what you're saying, this is kind of the groundwork going in to really solidify that.
Oh, thank you so much for this opportunity. I'm so glad to share some ideas with your audience. And I just want to finish saying some words I had the opportunity to share with my friends here during a meeting yesterday.
See.
The people of Belize and the people of Costa Rica, we are VIP people, not very important people. We are people with vision, with illusion, and with passion. If we have that every day in the morning in our breakfast, our future is bright.
Perfect.
Bless you. All right. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. And best of luck with the rest of your visit.
Thank you. Thank you.
And with that, we are going to take a short break. And when we come back, we are going to be having in studio the Ministry of Natural Resources, who is going to be explaining to us the process of land registration and the land mobile project, right? So they're going to be here with us in studio after this break. So stick around for that conversation.